Well, a meaningful award for a young leader here in the city of Milwaukee. Handed out by Madison365.com in conjunction with the Madison Leadership Summit. So every year since 2015, they have awarded honorees in various communities, including the Latino community. And Patrick Chaves, the founder of the Buena Tierra Run Club, he does so much work here in the city of Milwaukee with our park system as well, was not only nominated, but earned one of the awards as the most influential Latino in the state of Wisconsin. Wow, that sounds great to say. Patrick joins us here in our studio. Congratulations.
Yeah, hey, how's it going? Nice to be here again.
I assume you have to be nominated for something like this. So who wrote your nomination, and were you surprised at all?
Definitely surprised. I was nominated by Mandela Barnes, and so that was a huge surprise by him. But he's also a runner. He's a triathlete, and so I always say runner recognizes runner. And so he saw the work that we were doing at Buena Tierra and nominated me for that work, and also everything that we're doing at the parks as well.
So go through that a little bit. We talked about your run club before in a great event that you did several months ago. But what is your connection? How are you helping the Milwaukee County Parks system?
Yeah, so just how I'm building community with the run club, I'm also a community engagement coordinator for Milwaukee County Parks. So South Region coordinator, there's three of us, the North Region, Central Region, and South Region. So my main job is to help get the parks activated and get the friend groups activated as well within every single park. So kind of just get more people in the parks. That's our main goal.
Where do we stand as the park system right now in terms of runner trails? I know a lot of people love to use, when we think about biking, like I'm a daily biker, the Oak Leaf is fantastic. The Hank Aaron Trail is great for that, but you got to share those trails. Where do we stand as far as having enough trails just for people to run or jog on?
Yeah, I think the conversation really needs to be talked about is trail etiquette. We have over 100 miles of Oak Leaf Trail, and then the Hank Aaron's Trail is actually DNR. So we have many, many trails that connect with each other and plenty of space for all of us, bikers, runners, walkers, dog walkers, you name it. So really, the etiquette is really the topic on that one.
Yeah, I've seen a few things, runner and biker alike, that make me kind of raise an eyebrow like, come on, common courtesy, people, let's go.
Yeah.
Along with your work in the parks, you have built one of the larger run clubs here in the city of Milwaukee, and you're celebrating its 2-year anniversary, right? That you're coming up upon that, but it has grown rapidly. So what do people need to know about the Buena Tierra Run Club, why it started, and how it's grown over these last couple of years?
Yeah, so Buena Tierra Run Club is a community that built itself pretty much when we had the idea to start it back in 2023. We actually celebrated last week, November 5th. And so, it was a great turnout, over 200 people that came out. And the whole purpose is just to get the Latino community moving. It's a run club not just for Latinos, it's for everybody. So we welcome allies to come and share what they know and their knowledge on running to the community that doesn't know too much about it. And so our whole goal is to get people out there. I'm proud to say that the Lakefront Marathon, we had over 56 runners do the half marathon, full marathon, and 5K. And actually, Turkey Trot coming up next week, we'll have over 50 runners again. And so we're just getting the narrative change in our community to get more people moving.
What are some community projects that Buena Tierra has helped sort of advance since it came into being?
Yeah, so we've helped support a lot of 5Ks coming up. We'll be doing the same thing next year, but this past year we helped Black and Brown Run Around 5K, which is a 5K that's supporting the Black and Brown communities and businesses. And so we helped do that. We also helped the Mexican Fiesta 5K grow that from just a mere 100 people to over 200 to 300 now. And so the messaging is what we're helping with, the marketing per se, and then also building that community.
So why was this important for you to start, Patrick? You mentioned kind of trying to change the narrative. Is the narrative that Latinos don't like to run distances? Is that part of the discussion?
Not really that. I think the narrative is that running is a white sport, right? And so we don't see enough of ourselves in these races. And so it's kind of just having that conversation that we too can run. We too can do more than just soccer, more than just football, more than just the sports that is provided to us at schools. Running also at the age of, I'm 33 now, but I found running 9 years ago as a tool to therapy, right? Going through traumatic events in my family and my life. And so running can be a tool for therapy as well. And it's just allowing others to discover that. A lot of people have found that.
Do you find it's kind of hard sometimes to get people past that initial apprehension of regularly running? Because anyone can go for a jog maybe once in a blue moon, but developing that consistency, that's tough for some people to do.
It's very tough. And a matter of fact, the reason why BT or BTRC for short is so successful is because of the community, right? Milwaukee, we're blessed and we're cursed for being a small city. But when people show up for their first time, there's always somebody that they know. And so they get to do that first action with somebody, even if it's just a run walk or a walk for a mile. And eventually they sign up for a marathon. And as you know, there's no peer pressure. It's just that, you know, you keep showing up for yourself and with each other, you're going to eventually set those goals and attain them.
As part of your trip to Madison last week, not only did you receive your award as one of the most influential Latinos in the state of Wisconsin, but you also attended the Madison Leadership Summit. What was that about, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, the Leadership Summit was an all-day summit, different segments out there to how to become a better leader, continue being a leader, how to grow your business for those that are well-established. For me, being a nonprofit, brand new, learning how to be an executive director is very, very helpful. They had topics ranging from nonprofit to first 100 days of being a leader. You name it, they had it. And it was very, very resourceful.
In your experience, what do you find is one of the most important, the most important trait in a good leader? What makes a great leader?
Showing up. It's as simple as that, right? If you don't show up and people don't see that, then why should people buy into what you're trying to do? So I try to show up to every single event. We run Wednesdays and Sundays. We used to run Tuesdays as well, but that's kind of put on hold because of the sports on the track. But if I don't show up and lead by example, then, you know, how can I tell people what to do? And so that's what's important.
Is it difficult, though, to struggle work-life balance or showing up versus taking time for yourself as well?
Absolutely. I mean, being a leader also comes with sacrifices. Sometimes that could be time spent with family and friends. Sometimes that's time away from the gym. Personal goals that you might have are put to the side. But in the end, what I'm seeing is that there's just so much growth and other people moving. My time will come when I have to get my goals done for fitness and stuff like that. But also people in our club have stepped up in leadership and helping out, kind of relieve some of the pressure that I receive and my wife have received with running this run club, right? We have other co-captains and co-leaders, other founders, and they all have stepped up this past year. And now from 4 co-founders, we now have 8 total people helping out lead the run. So like, for example, tomorrow, I won't be able to be there. Have to do another segment somewhere else, and so I have people stepping up in that position.
So, Patrick, what are your goals here for the next couple of years? You're 2 years in. The Run Club has grown significantly. What are your goals for the next couple of years?
Yeah, so we have a little time off right now. I mean, we don't stop. We run all year round. And then starting December 8th, we'll be starting our training block for the April Milwaukee Marathon. And so the goal is to get over 50 runners doing that as well, whether it's the half or the full or the 5K or 10K. And then continue growing the community. It's going to naturally happen. People see each other do it. They're going to want to do it with them. And that's the main goal, is just get more people moving.
One of the most influential Latinos in the state of Wisconsin is recognized by the most influential award ceremony for Madison 365 and their Leadership Summit. Patrick Chaves, founder of Buena, Tierra Run Club. Get out and run. Get out and run. Join Patrick for a run anytime in downtown Milwaukee. Appreciate it, Patrick. Congrats.
Thank you guys.
12:46 here on WTMJ. Much more after this.